Jacob.
I'm Yuri.
We're going for a drive.
'20 BMW 750Li.
X-Drive with launch control. Ready?
Oh my God.
There's that violent launch control we like.
Okay, so this launch control started in first, not second.
Yeah, like the M760Li that we drove 2 years ago.
I don't think we drove it. I think we drove in the back seat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And as for drivers, we got the most famous YouTube drivers we could find. You guys are doing a great job up there. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the drive.
That was the best driving I've ever seen. You're amazing. You guys want to experience launch control?
We had those other really good drivers instead.
They were good.
Okay, horsepower and torque.
523 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque from a 4.4 liter twin turbo V8.
So now let's get it into Comfort Plus and relax for the rest of this episode.
Absolutely. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is put into Comfort Plus.
And there's actually a huge difference between Comfort and Comfort Plus.
Yeah, so I'm also gonna turn on my massage seats right now.
Let me turn on mine.
So right when I picked this thing up, I put it into Comfort Plus, was driving on the highway, was getting a massage, was listening to my XM Radio 44, and I just zoned out, completely missed my exit. It's so quiet, it's so comfortable in here.
Yo, that'll happen in a comfortable car.
I love it, it's amazing. And I also had adaptive cruise control on with lane keep assist, which worked very well, not as well as Mercedes still.
Okay, so this is the new style BMW in here. So this one will say, "Hey BMW," and it'll respond.
That's right, we don't want to trigger it. And there's this new mode that says, "Hey BMW, activate executive mode."
That function is currently not available.
Oh, what a coincidence. Hey BMW, vitalize me.
Unfortunately, that function is currently not available.
This car costs a lot, right?
It does.
Weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
6 figures. So with that out of the way, a very luxurious send into Cliche Corner in Comfort Plus. This is unbelievably comfortable. The suspension is so soft. There's
feels
so
like-
much body roll.
This feels like an 80s car.
It does, in the best way possible.
But it does like move a lot.
Yeah, in Comfort Plus.
It's refined 80s boat mode.
You feel like you're in a yacht on the water, enjoying yourself with a cigar, which you don't have in here. But anyways, I love how this drives. But if you were to put your foot down and floor it, this will do 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4 seconds, which is unbelievably fast. And obviously X-Drive means that it's all-wheel drive, so we do get very good launches every single time. And this is the ZF 8-speed auto, which we absolutely love in every car, but I love how they tune it differently for every car, and it always feels very different. This one has the most seamless up and down shifts ever. And since this one is all new, refreshed, because it's not a completely new 7 Series, it does have active comfort drive. So it uses cameras and sensors to sense the road up ahead, just like the Rolls Royces do now.
That's pretty cool. I haven't noticed it not working.
That's exactly it.
So I assume it works great.
Yeah, it must. It's just so quiet, so comfortable. It's even quieter than the previous one. So overall, driving this is just a joy. It's so nice. I would love to drive this to work every day and be basically stress-free.
But we don't have work.
No, we don't. This is our work.
This is work.
And I'm stress-free right now, actually, to be honest. So the most glaring and obvious thing that we should probably talk about, the looks.
The front grille?
Yes.
I mean, it kind of suits it.
It suits it very well. I really like the grille.
Like, I don't mind the big grille fat. I think the memes are funny. I think the cars look good. Like,
Yeah,
no problems here.
I'm not upset by the big grills at all. And we do have the laser headlights, and they work quite well. They also look really cool.
Yeah, I feel like these lights are shorter and more aggressive.
Yeah, and they also have more blue on them than other laser lights from BMW.
And then if we move up a bit, the hood. I love how chiseled it is. Pretty much just as much as I love how chiseled the hood is on the GLI we just drove as well.
Yeah.
Like, it looks so good.
And I think this hood and front end overall is 2 inches taller than the previous generation. I think most of that went to the grille, but it is overall 2 inches taller in the front.
It might be crash test safety ratings and stuff too.
Maybe, but they used it for grille and I'm fine with it.
And then how about the side profile?
I really like the wheels. I want to talk about those first on the side.
Hit me with it.
They look so good. They suit the car so well. They look like executive sedan wheels.
But don't you always wish they were Alpino wheels?
Yes.
And what is the Continental recommended tire for the 7 Series?
The Conti Sport Contact 3.
On the side profile, the body lines look pretty good. Nothing too crazy or anything. I guess it's supposed to just look big and classy.
And if we look at the back end, my favorite part is these new taillights.
Yeah, that line that goes all the way across.
That just makes this look so much better now.
And the taillights, they've got like a little dance when they come on and off.
Yeah, I noticed that. And it's really classy. The way that they did the taillights, I think they nailed it.
Yeah, it was definitely a solid refresh. And then how about the refreshed exhaust tips?
Yeah, they didn't nail that one. They brutalized that, actually.
Like, I kind of like don't like it too much. I guess you like the M Performance connected look more than seeing the pipes inside.
Those are better than seeing the pipes inside, but not as good as the real M models with the real exhaust tips.
Yeah, I agree.
BMW, come on, guys.
And then this color, I think, really helps make the body lines pop, kind of like Mercedes. All of their colors make all their body lines pop.
Yeah, like silver, grays are boring colors, but it suits this car. This is kind of a boring car.
It's like silver.
In a good way.
It's like silver beige. And then we also have a kick to open trunk.
Yeah, and I will talk about the trunk space later, because it's kind of interesting.
I mean, we could just talk about it now.
Yeah, I guess we could. All right, so there's a fridge back there.
Yeah, I thought it was a fridge.
Yeah, so there's a gigantic fridge in the middle of that. So if you option that, you're gonna lose a lot of trunk space. So with that out of the way, let's get you into the driver's seat and talk about this interior, because there's a lot to talk about in here.
Yeah, like wireless Apple CarPlay.
You didn't think I was gonna get in the front, did you?
What's that?
Okay, so I prepared something for us. There's a fridge back here, as I mentioned earlier.
It's Red Bull. It better be Red Bull.
Bro, 2 Red Bulls.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. How did you know I was tired?
We're always tired, bro. Cheers.
I know. That's really cold.
That's what I'm saying.
How long has that been in there for?
A couple hours. All right, I'll go to the front now.
Yeah, I've just discovered something.
What's that?
It fits perfectly in these cup holders.
Oh, Red Bull holders.
I swear that's what they designed these cups for.
They must have.
Can I put it in Sport Plus?
Absolutely.
Nope, only Sport. Oh, I forgot about that. It's Comfort Plus on these models and Sport Plus on the other models.
That's right.
And handling wise, it definitely feels like a sports car and it's super fast.
It's kind of not like a sports car in terms of body roll and stuff. It still feels huge.
Like a sports sedan.
Yes.
It'll definitely keep up. It's way cooler than anything front wheel drive sedan, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I guess I'll just punch it.
It's got a lot of torque.
It does, but the 760Li felt like way crazier.
Yeah, I almost feel like you got to get the V12, but
I think you do.
Yeah. I can't afford either, but you kind of have to get the V12.
Like if it was an AMG, I don't think we've driven a V12 AMG, have we?
No, we haven't.
So I don't even know the difference there if you got to get 65 over 63. But
I feel like the S-Class felt thrustier than the V8 in this.
yeah, all right, we'll find out one day.
One day.
So since this is a newer BMW, we're going to have all that cool lane keep stuff.
Yes, and it does work well.
And then we're going to have the automatic backup thing that'll automatically back you up 50 meters.
And we also have the 3D cameras and all that stuff.
Then we have a wireless Apple CarPlay. We don't have any Android Auto.
No, we don't.
So-
however,
What?
we got an Android tablet in the back, so it's even better than Android Auto because it's full Android.
Yeah.
Where's your Apple tablet, bro?
So Apple did hook me up with a phone with wireless charging. So I can hook it up to here. I've got wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless charging. I think I've had so many BMWs that now I know the dance for hooking it up, and it's not an issue anymore.
Really?
It only took me about 10 different BMW models. So I mean, if you're a guy who has a BMW, that'll probably only take you 10 weeks.
Right.
But it is very convenient to have wireless charging and infotainment, so I'm actually very excited about that now.
I like wireless charging, however, I don't have Android Auto in here, so whatever.
And then when you're in a car with wireless charging but plug-in CarPlay, you're like, all right, like, am I charging twice as fast now? Or I don't even know.
Welcome to my life of wireless charging with no Android Auto wireless. However, they still put the USB port in the dumbest spot.
However, there is a USB-C right in here.
Yes, there is, and this quilted leather is so nice.
Yeah, can we talk about the, I guess, interior now?
Yeah, let's do that, please.
So this interior is like a darker chocolate milk brown, or chocolate milk with a hint of strawberry chocolate milk.
Sure. I just like the quiltedness everywhere. This is BMW individual, so it is fancier than the regular leather.
And it's stitched onto the seat, which is super cool.
And we'll get to the back seats in a bit, but up front we've got this like kind of wood, not gloss black thing, which I'm completely okay with.
This is the nicest gloss black thing in the world.
It kind of looks like it's all broken glass, but in a good way.
And then if we move to the center part, we still have the same stuff from the older 760Li.
Yeah, it's all pretty much the same.
And then we don't have the new style cockpit thing here.
However, this one feels a lot better in the clickiness of it.
And it looks really nice too with this aluminum.
Aluminum,
Yeah.
or as the UK people would say, aluminium.
Yeah, honestly, saying stuff the right way for everyone is hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much doing anything for everyone for free is hard.
Yeah, or just doing anything for anyone is hard.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
The sound system is also really good. We do have the Bowers and Wilkins. You can also change the lighting on that, just like we could in the older 7 Series. And the ambient lighting in here is slightly better than the old one, but not that much better.
I think it's exactly the same. It's just those same stupid colors like lilac and green, where then you got Audi doing like, yo, you can do any color you want, and we got the same lines as BMW.
The colors are the same. I guess I've just come around to enjoy the lighting from the ceiling and stuff when you're sitting back there.
Yeah, I just need more customization in my colors.
All of the materials are like top notch. Everything, all the aluminum, all the leather up on the dash, everything feels and looks really nice.
You know what I'd love to see is all this stuff in like an M2 competition. You know what I mean? Like it's very similar.
I mean, yeah, you'd get rid of a lot of the plastics in the M2 and then make that like $150,000.
But this definitely feels like crazy compared to like an M2 competition interior.
Yeah, that one feels very plasticky.
And this one feels like more luxury than I guess a lot of S classes.
Really?
Well, like this individual thing, this quilted is next level. Like
the quilted is next level.
all the quilted stuff in here, it just looks like it's handmade.
Like it looks as much as it costs to get this option?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Unreal.
And the headrests are nice and soft, but not as soft as the ones back there.
Yes, the added pillow ones.
So let's talk about the back seats now. So we do have an Android tablet. Shout out Android. It has been updated. The graphics are a lot nicer. You can press a bunch of buttons. It has automatic peasant blockers. You can close every sunroof, every blind, all through the tablet. So it all works quite well.
But unlike the 750Li that we drove last year, this doesn't have the footrest and the seat that goes all the way up.
Exactly. So you can control this seat, but you have to do it in like 2 different motions and it takes forever. So it's not as good as that full-out executive package.
I think you need a full-out executive package with a fridge.
And I think you can get that in this. This one just doesn't have it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you can like option the craziest stuff in this.
Exactly.
Depending on how rich you are.
That's right. Shout out money.
Shout out money.
We also have massagers in the back, and they work quite well in every seat, and it's heated and cooled and everything. The back seats are unreal in this.
So I guess with pretty much everything out of the way, let's get to the price.
A lot of money, obviously, but I think it's kind of reasonable again. Starts at $126,400.
Canadian.
This one is $155,800.
You know, I think that's less than I thought it would be considering this interior.
Exactly. It's weird to say that this kind of has some value to it at $155,000, but it kind of does.
So then this would kind of compete with an A8,
Oh, it fully would.
an S-Class,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. #1 competitors.
the new G90?
I guess so, yeah.
Like, kind of. Like, that would be a budget version of this, but maybe, you know, people want
Maybe
that.
close, yeah, exactly.
Does Cadillac have anything?
I don't think so.
The sedan DeVille, does that still exist?
Nah.
They should do
CT6.
They should do the car Escalade.
And the Lexus LS, which we haven't driven yet.
And then there's probably a big 4-door Jag, too.
Oh, absolutely there is, which we also haven't driven yet. I think it's the XJ.
So of all the competition, you kind of know which brand's interiors you like the most.
Yeah.
Which one would you feel the most comfortable in of all those?
I still like the Mercedes one. It just pops the most. It stands out the most. It's nice. It has that wow factor that this doesn't as much for me.
How about the G90? Because we know how much we like Genesis, Hyundai, Kia's inside, but we saw it at the auto show and it looked super nice.
It did look super nice. I don't think it'll be as nice as this overall.
You don't think they'll reskin it enough to like be different than the rest of the company?
I don't know.
And then how about the Audi A8? Because we absolutely love the interior of Audis.
I have a feeling that the Audi will feel the most comfortable sitting inside because everything will be laid out very well. But I don't know if it'll have that wowness that you kind of need at this price.
Like 7 Series goes a little farther than an A8, like name-wise.
Yeah, exactly. And this also has the M Sport package, which definitely helps the appearance and the inside.
I think the selling feature for this over everything else is that Comfort Plus setting.
I agree, fully.
Like once people get in it and test it, they'll go for this. And I think the only way you're going to go with the G90 is if you want to be different on purpose.
Yeah, well, I really like the G90 wheels. Like
the whole looks of the G90,
them.
like
the new one is stunning. It looks amazing.
I'm kind of more excited to drive the G90.
Well, yeah, I know.
People are going to be like, what is that?
I think this big grille honestly helped this a lot. And I think they're going to sell more of these now because of that.
So let us know in the comments below which full-size luxury sedan is your favorite and why.
Are you brand loyal, or are there just features that work better in other cars that you like more? So let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Patreon.com/TheStraightPipes and Teespring for cool shirts like this.
Yo, buys a test. Come on, guys.